If you're a marketing agency in the B2B space, I'm going to show you how to add $30,000 per month as soon as possible to your business so that you can scale in 2024. And just to show you some numbers here, we've got our Stripe account hooked up to our system. And yes, this is our company here, High Income Society. And you can see that we've already closed out $30,000 and we're continuing to grow because we have 1.3 million in the pipeline and over 100K, 132,000 in the triage section, which is our first call that we're going to be having. So we get a high volume and we get to fortunately pick the type of people that we want to work with at this point in time. So we're pretty limited to who we decide to take on, but ultimately we can see that the system is really, really working for us to start the new year off great. Just 2.2 conversion rate, which we're going to continue to up over this month of January, and we're only in the first week of January of 2024, which is great. So let me show you the exact model that we're using in order to achieve these results, not just for ourselves, but also our clients that we're working with and doing this for and installing this infrastructure for. So basically what we have here is the horizontal scaling and dial volume method. And all this really looks like, it's very simple, but highly overlooked actually. And we have organic LinkedIn coupled with outbound dials, okay? So just to start with the organic LinkedIn approach, people are really underutilizing LinkedIn, or they don't really know how to use it correctly when it comes to booking targeting their ideal client, booking qualified calls, and having an offer that resonates specifically when using LinkedIn, okay? Because LinkedIn's very specific. And the way that we do that is, number one, we're gonna get a high volume of distribution on LinkedIn, right? So each account that I want you to visualize this as each one of these squares is a separate account reaching anywhere from 300 to 500 new lead contacts per week. Okay, so it's high volume, and this is what horizontal scaling is. It's adding multiple accounts, and you can just add these on forever and have multiple profiles reaching out to potential clients, reaching out to leads, filling up your pipeline with qualified buyers. And then what we're doing is we're booking calls through there. Now, to supplement that, what we're doing is outbound dials, heavily underutilized still within the B2B marketing space, right? You've heard people use call centers, dial centers, but this is going to be a commission-based setter team and sales team within your company coming in and basically reaching anywhere from 500 to 700 new leads per week. And as you can see here, just imagine that each square is a setter on your team. Again, contacting anywhere from 500 to 700 lead contacts weekly, and that's a minimum of 100 dials per day, and converting, depending on your offer and depending on your niche, anywhere from 15 to 20% into qualified book calls, and even upwards of 25 plus into qualified book calls, and filling up your pipeline with qualified buyers. So this is what we're using, and we're finding that it's working very, very well together. Coupled, again, you need to have a really strong offer in a niche, and if you need help with that, creating a strong offer, I've got a link in the description that you can go ahead and utilize for yourself in order to create a very strong offer that will resonate with a specific audience that you're looking to help. And ultimately here, I just have it's just an estimate depending on your niche, but anywhere from 13 to 56 additional weekly calls that you can add to your calendar, your team's calendar, just by using this method. We've even seen upwards of 70 calls, which is massive, and it just depends on your niche market, right? So, and your offer. And then what we're doing here is we're keeping it really simple. We have a setter team that's just funneling to a closer, and we're going to increase conversion rates anywhere from 25% to 30%, 35% on an outbound organic marketing system that I'm showing you here, which is really, really great. And increased conversion rates just come from having, again, a strong offer with a specific niche coupled with high volume of distribution. So that's why we have a lot of volume going on here. But the key is having a really strong offer within a specific niche market. Now, if you're a B2B marketing agency, typically what we see a lot is, well, number one, we market for our clients, but we don't market for ourselves. I don't have the time to do it because I'm stuck between biz dev and fulfillment, right? Or they just purely rely on referrals, or they've been burned by a lead generation agency in the past and they don't want to try anything else. So on and so forth. There's all these things that come into play. But, well, the good thing about this system is that it's automated and you can just have it working for you in the back end. It's pure leverage within your business, generating you new clients, and all you really got to do is onboard them. And you can even still automate the fulfillment and just by arbitraging. So that's pretty easy. So this is a really, really simple system that you can implement. And if you need help with this, feel free to go down to the description down below and see if you could work with us, if you can apply, if you're qualified to work with us, and we can install the system inside of your company. But again, because we're only really taking on a specific client at this point in time, you want to make sure that you qualify. So if you want, you can feel free to book a call with us down below. But also, side note, we're actually hiring closers and setters as we speak right now. We're looking to expand our team. So if you are a setter or closer, or you know somebody that's a setter or closer, go ahead in the description down below, send them the link, and we're actually looking for people to join our fast growing team. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below. And if you like this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and I'll make more on this topic and more on this system in depth. And I look forward to chatting with you guys soon. Cheers.